Live from the Caterpillar Global Communications Center at Bradley University, this is BUTV News.
Good evening and welcome to BUTV News. I'm Mikey Gatewood.
And I'm Julia Hunt. Let's take a look at the news. Loving the new Williams Hall? There's more excitement on the way. Bradley University students have been enjoying the newly renovated Williams Hall, but the upgrades does not stop just there. During a press conference held in August, President James E. Shadid announced that new additions are coming to the university around late 2026. Most notably, the construction of a new $200,000 gateway structure at the intersection of Bradley University Street and Main Street. Interested in playing pickleball but don't know where to play? Don't worry, that will be added too. Pickleball courts will be the next place where students can be seen often. It is also said that the court might incorporate sand volleyball pits and horseshoes as well. The courts can be secured with a Markin membership and could potentially be open to the community if they have membership as well.
On Monday, Active Minds hosted by a tabling event at the Student Center to raise awareness for Suicide Awareness Month. September is the annual Suicide Awareness Month, a time for students to learn all about the struggles of mental health. Active Minds wanted to make sure students are not only getting the help they need, but as well as knowing they're not alone. They were selling green ribbons only for $1. The green ribbons not only stand for Active Minds, but it's also the color of suicide awareness. Every woman worn is a reminder that it's okay to speak up or reach out for help.
So our main goal is to fundraise for suicide prevention and donate that money to our nationals so that we can get people resources and just whatever they need when it comes to getting the mental health help they need.
For more information or announcements on the Active Minds, visit their Instagram at Active Minds Bradley, or to get help, please visit the Bradley Counseling located in Markin Room 52.
This past Sunday, ACBU hosted their first annual dive-in movie. Students could come and swim while enjoying being in the pool, in addition to watching Moana 2 at the Markin Center pool. People were enjoying the free pool toys, showing off their best moves in the water as well as the prize wheel. Students had a chance to win a variety of fun prizes. Some even came just to enjoy the movie with friends. It was a nice and relaxing evening for students to come and get their mind off of things.
Epsilon Sigma Alpha, one of Bradley Community's service sororities, hosted a recruitment event this past Saturday. Members of the new recruits wrote affirmations in chalk around the Olin Quad for students to see during the first weeks of school. As a service sorority, Epsilon Sigma Alpha works closely with organizations in and around Peoria to give back to the community. One future event will be Bundles of Love, where ESA members will create hygiene kits and donate them to the Dream Center in Peoria for kids living in poverty.
A lot of the work we do is helping the Peoria community. We've made blankets for a sexual assault center here in Peoria. We've also cooked with the Ronald McDonald House. We've worked with Easter Seals, and we try to have we've even made dog toys for the local animal shelter. So what we do is we try to create the sisterhood through doing community service. So this is one of our recruitment events. We're trying to make it fun. We brought some snacks, and we also have Big Little and stuff, so it's a blast.
Anyone who believes in ESA's mission can join. Find out more information on their Instagram account as Bradley ESA.
Broadway is taking center stage right here at Bradley University. On Saturday, September 13th at 7:30 p.m., the Dingledine Music Center will be hosting an unforgettable night. Bradley University alum Morgan Siobhan Green, known for her show-stopping roles in Hadestown and Be More Chill, is visiting with a new event. She not only was a Bradley alum, but also part of Bradley Theater's department and the national champion Bradley University speech team. And she is coming here with none other than Michael R. Jackson, groundbreaking playwright behind the Pulitzer and Tony Award-winning musical A Strange Loop. This is your chance to see Broadway's charm up close. Don't forget, they are here for only one day only. Grab tickets before they are gone. You can purchase it by phone at 309-677-2650 or by email at sjg@bradley.edu or in person at the Hartman Center box office.
Later today, when we come back from break, we will be having Skylar up here for more insight on weather, followed by a 5-day forecast for this week.
And Richie will be giving us all the new information on a movie that has caught up all the hype recently.
Most hiring algorithms would scream me out.
Some bosses couldn't see me as a leader.
I've run this place for 20 years, but I still need to prove that I'm more than what you see on paper.
I've been running code as long as I've been able to reach a keyboard.
This is what I do. It's second nature for me, coordinating 100 details at once.
It's the way my mind works. I have a very mechanical brain.
I sold them on my skills.
You gotta be so good they can't ignore you.
My magic is
Analytics and empathy. That's how I get clients. You have to have the confidence in yourself to show up and defy the odds.
I am more than who I am on paper.
I never got a college degree. And today, I'm the CEO of my own company. People want to tell me I'm one in a million, when actually I'm one of millions. Stars are all around us. It's time for them to shine.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is vaping? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You didn't turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
I don't know about you guys, but I am really ready for the weather to cool down and for it to be finally fall.
That's what I was saying. It's getting really hot. It's supposed to be in the 90s this weekend. I thought it was supposed to be fall. So weird.
It's crazy. That's Illinois for you. Temperatures always changing, always a surprise. Good evening. I'm Skylar Balzer with your local Wednesday weather report. Last week, Bradley students experienced their first taste of the fall season with cooler temperatures, cloudy skies, and the return of the fan favorite Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. While some were very excited about the changes in season, others, including myself, realized how much they were going to miss the summer sun. This week presents itself with the opportunity for us summer lovers to soak in just a bit more of that warm weather and sunshine, with this afternoon's temperature peaking at 83 degrees and the sun shining bright. So keep your summer clothes out just a bit longer and enjoy the next few days outside and in the sun. Now, taking a look over at the precipitation maps of Illinois and surrounding states, we can see that there is nothing too much to be expected, with the Midwest going through a bit of a late summer drought. But there is a slight chance of the northern part of Illinois being affected by some possible showers and thunderstorms headed slowly towards the Wisconsin area. Now, looking at the temperatures around Illinois, we see that they're averaging in the low to mid 60s, but should be gradually increasing over the next few days. Shifting our focus over to the 5-day forecast, we see that throughout the course of the week, the sun and warm temperatures stick around and even get into the 90s this weekend, allowing us the time to enjoy and say our final goodbyes to summer. But goodbye to tonight's show, as we have some very exciting news coming up next in entertainment with Richie Shirley.
Hello, I'm entertainment anchor Richie Shirley. Here to give you a movie review of one of the more recently added movies to Disney+. That being Marvel Studios' Thunderbolts. The movie revolves around our main character named Yelena, and it starts with her feeling unable to find purpose in her life after her sister's death. Not wanting to be stuck in the shadows as a spy, she asks her shady handler, Val, that she's ready for something more. Val gives her one last mission: stop someone from breaking into a secret underground vault, and she can have her chance. While there, Yelena comes face to face with many familiar faces from various other Marvel projects. The odd group gets into a fight until they stumble across Bob in the vault. Bob has no memory of how he got into the vault or what he's even doing there. The group realizes they were all sent there as a trap set by Val to eliminate all of them and cover up her shady agenda. Wanting to get out alive, they all reluctantly agree to team up and escape. While escaping, they discover Bob has superpowers beyond what anyone has ever seen before. Upon discovering this, Val finds out and wants to take this opportunity to use Bob as her own personal weapon to make herself untouchable. This plan eventually goes wrong, and Bob's powers threaten the lives of not just the people of New York, but also the whole world. With no Avengers to stop this threat, Yelena and her team of Thunderbolts have to band together in order to stop him. In order to put a stop to Bob, they have to come face to face with their own regrets and darkness. In the end, they all help Bob deal with his darkness and personal trauma. At the movie's end, they all save the world and become the new Avengers. Overall, I give this movie a 9 out of 10, as it has great character development, surprising heartfelt moments, amazing chemistry, and standout roles such as David Harbour's Red Guardian.
So how are you guys going to start to enjoy this beautiful weather we have this weekend?
I don't really know. I think I'm gonna just go outside more and just go for a walk most of the time. So just enjoy that little air before it gets too cold again. So.
Yes, honestly, I feel like it's perfect walking weather. I personally love my walks with my friends while it's so nice out, so I'll definitely be taking advantage of that.
Yeah, I definitely love the sun, and going for a walk is definitely a nice way to spend the time.
For sure. The Bradley Theater Department is prepping for the fall musical Into the Woods. Coming up, we'll have a special guest from the show to talk about it.
And after that, Harvey will be presenting you with some exciting news about last week's soccer game.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow.
Life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome. Prediabetes does. One in 3 adults has prediabetes, and you could be one of them. There are usually no signs for prediabetes, so it's important to understand your risk. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed, and you can change the outcome. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test today. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org.
You need some help?
Your tow chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Renee Billsborough, a senior CS and French major, has been casted into this semester's musical Into the Woods. Welcome to the show, Renee.
Hi, I'm glad to be here.
All right, my first question to you is, when and why did you start doing musical theater?
Ooh, I think my first show was in 4th grade, and I did Aladdin Jr. I had always loved singing. I'd always been surrounded by music in my family, and I thought it would just kind of be fun.
Oh, wow. Was that one of your favorite musicals that you've done?
Nope.
Okay, so that actually influences me to ask this second question. Will you continue to do theater in the future?
I'm currently a senior, so the probability of doing like community theater is probably my best chance of doing theater. I would love to. It's been so much fun, and it's such a great way to build community. But the opportunities are a little limited sometimes.
Totally get that. Totally understand that. Is theater something you probably do with like any? Is that your dream to do theater in the big leagues, or is that something you just do for fun?
I just do it for fun. It's such a way to get out like my emotions. It's a way to spend my time and be committed to something without just putting my whole life into work.
Have you ever thought about making your own show? And
I have, actually. I'm a songwriter.
Oh, wow.
So I thought about being a musical composer for musicals for a while.
Oh, have you have any work done, or have you ever thought about just making your own with your own show? Have you made plans for it already, or are you still in the works of it?
I'm still in the works of it. Something I thought might be kind of fun. The Dungeons and Dragons movie came out a few years ago, and I thought it might be interesting to do a Dungeons and Dragons musical one day. But those are big dreams.
Why did you decide to do musical theater at Bradley?
I had spent most of my time at Bradley being in the a cappella group on campus, and I didn't allow myself to explore much else, so I wanted to go out and see what other activities there was on Bradley campus. And when I heard they were doing Into the Woods, which is such an amazing musical, I was like, I gotta shoot my shot. I gotta try.
That's great to hear. We're running low on time here, but my question to you is, when are the shows going to be?
Ooh, so shows start November 6th and go until, I believe, the 16th. There are a few days that are not happening, but most shows will be Thursday through Sunday, and then Wednesday through Sunday again.
Thank you so much, Renee.
Thank
Julia?
you.
Association, Bradley's Apparel Sustainability Club and winner of New Student Organization of the Year, held an introductory meeting last Friday. At the meeting, members got to know each other and discussed future plans for the club. Here's more about Association.
At their meeting, Association exec members spoke with new and returning members about their goals for the club. They also watched a promotional video explaining their mission and why it is so important.
Our mission is to teach people to sew in order to keep clothing out of landfills.
While Association is working to teach students to fix their own clothing, the club also hosts repair events called Fix It Fridays, where club members fix clothing and other items for people who bring them in.
One of our big events that we do in our club is called a Fix It Friday. Where on a Friday, crazy I know, we get together as a club and we open up our skills to the public, where any students or even teachers and faculty can bring in clothing that they need fixed, that they don't have the skills to fix themselves, and we'll fix them for it. Completely free. We do accept donations, but we do not charge a price at all.
During some Fix It Fridays, Association members will teach students how to do their own simple repairs so they can continue to fix their own clothing in the future.
We'll be doing trainings as well, so if you come to one of our Fix It Fridays, we'll teach you how to do those basic fixes, like putting a button on or fixing a seam or a hole.
Association fixes clothing to combat fast fashion and wasting clothing that can be easily fixed. They also do this by hosting a clothing drive every year, giving away clothing collected from students while moving out of the dorms.
At the end of every year, as students are moving out of dorm rooms, especially, they look at their closets and they're like, hey, these are clothing that I've either worn to the point where something has ripped or broken that they want to get rid of, or I've never worn this outfit, I'm going to throw it away. And we host a dorm tour at the end of the year where we collect donations from those students.
This way, the clothing can be reused instead of thrown away. Association's first Fix It Friday will be this upcoming Friday, September 12th, at a table in the Michael Student Center. For BUTV News, I'm Mary Hoozle.
We can predict the 5-day forecast, but the final minutes of a game? Never. After the break, Harvey Newcomb takes us closer into the action across the world of sports.
And following that, we will be going through what different organizations on campus have to offer this week.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Those 9 months were also 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those barbecues you plan in detail for your family and your more vegetarian by the day best friends. That surprise party for your parents' golden anniversary? You get the golden planning. The same way you plan each detail for those moments, start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make.
When people are fed, futures are nourished. They can connect with the world around them, unlock endless possibilities, and thrive. Join the movement to end hunger. Volunteer. Advocate. Donate. Go to feedingamerica.org/actnow.
If you're buzzed and doing this, to make yourself feel okay to drive,
ZWX.
You're not okay to drive.
YGKLVW. Regular you.
Now, Micah, I know you did an internship in Minnesota this past summer. Julia, you're a native of Minnesota. How do you feel about that Bears-Vikings game?
Like any Vikings game, it definitely raises your blood pressure.
Oh man, for the Bears fans, it's another disappointing loss. So.
I am Bears fans. While Bradley does not have football, they have soccer, volleyball, and more for this week. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to BUTV Sports. I'm Harvey Newcomb. Let's dive into this past week of Bradley athletics. Soccer opened their week last Wednesday in Macomb to take on Western Illinois. Now, technical issues prevented it from being broadcast on ESPN+, but regardless, it was a firefight from the beginning. 6 months in, the Braves were granted a penalty kick, and DJ Kulai would convert it to put the Braves ahead 1-0. After the Salukis evened it at 1, Mitch Coughlin put Bradley up 2-1 in the 33rd minute. But from there, Western Illinois rallied with the score to end half 1 and another to open half 2. The Braves were unable to come back, and they fall 3-2. But Bradley had a chance to redeem themselves Sunday at Purdue-Fort Wayne. 34th minute here. The Braves are going to strike first. This is going to be Nukvi Hjorvason. Misses but gets his own rebound. Fires it to Michael Swatala, who fires it in for his first goal as a Brave. But in the second half, Purdue-Fort Wayne responds. Christian Leon's shot saved by Drew Barry, but the follow-up by Ian Tepete evens it at 1, and the score would stay tied at 1. Bradley Soccer now with a record of 1 win, 2 losses, and 2 draws. Volleyball traveled to Asheville, North Carolina for the Blue Ridge Classic. Match 1, they faced off against Charleston, and after a very competitive first 4 sets that saw neither squad win a set by more than 4 points, they went to a 5th and final set, which saw Bradley seal the victory, winning that set 15-5. Their second match against Charlotte was a 4-set loss, and then their third and final match against Western Carolina, a close 5-set loss. Volleyball sits at a record of 3-3. Now, both volleyball and soccer will be home this weekend for Bradley's Family Weekend. So if you're a student and your family's going down to Peoria, bring them to at least a game or two. And if you are a parent, bring your child along. It's pretty fun, in my opinion. Moving on to Bradley Golf, who yesterday wrapped up the Wildcat Invitational at Kansas State. Out of a 14-team field, the Braves finished tied for 9th after 3 rounds and 54 total holes of golf over 2 days. The Braves excelled, however, in that third and final round, shooting just 3 over par as a team. And individually, Weston Walker and Carter Stevenson both shot 3 under par in that round, with Stevenson overall the highest finisher among the Braves, shooting 5 over par in total. That'll do it for sports. See you next week. Now, for golf, I mean, it's one of those sports where it's not widely covered and we won't have highlights, but it's an underappreciated sport, in my opinion.
I don't know how to play golf, but I play a mean game of mini golf.
I mean, I played golf before. My dad used to teach me how to play golf, but I never really got into it. But I love watching Tiger Woods when he was in his prime. So
Putt Club in East Peoria this weekend?
Who knows? But want to know more about what's happening this week on campus? After the break, we will be presenting you with some exciting campus events that you might be interested to join.
With some exciting news comes some fun music. Stay tuned with us for an entertaining music by our musical guest.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. So if you want to talk to your kids, you have to get it trending.
No, you're doing it wrong.
Let's go.
Can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. Everyone deserves to live a full life. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/act now.
Now let's dive into the clubs at will be giving out students this week. The Women in Business is hosting painting and mocktails tomorrow, 11th of September from 7 p.m. at Beck, room 2174. They want to start the school year with a calming bonding session with their exec members and let people know more about their organization as well. Want to tell your story to an employer? Are you trying to find a perfect way to make that first impression be the best one? Don't worry, Smith Career Center has your back. On the 16th of September, Smith's Career Center is hosting a workshop called 5 Ways to Tell Your Story at the Job Fair at Burgess Hall, room 124. The workshop will be starting from 11 a.m., so don't forget to stop by and get ready to learn more on how you can wing your first impression.
Well, that's it for BUTV News this week. I'm Mikey Gatewood.
I'm Harvey Newcomb.
I'm Richie Shirley.
I'm Skylar Balder.
And I'm Julia Hunt. We leave you tonight with a performance from Pierre Paul. Have a great night.
I'm in love with you. This ain't the honeymoon. Past the infatuation phase. Right in the thick of love. At times we get sick of love. It seems like we argue every day. I know I misbehave and you make your mistakes, and we both still got room left to grow. And though love sometimes hurts, I still put you first. We'll make this thing work, but I think we should take it slow. We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go, 'cause we're ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow, 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 slow. This time we'll take it slow. This ain't a movie, no fairy tale conclusion, y'all. It gets more confusing every day. Oh, some